tienen varios juegos. Tu amiga Citria.
Pero dirá, pues como 2020 ahí, ¿no? Porque todo eso fue 2020.
Claro.
Locura.
Pues es que igual los premios de los años siempre son por el siguiente año, ¿no? O sea,
Ah, sí. ¿Cuándo acaba la season?
ok, la cinemática. Vamos.
The housing's loose again. What did you do to this thing?
You'll have it fixed by Mudtown. With currents and wind conditions, we can be there in 3 days.
De eso se trata la historia que se creó en el universo. Que ellos están ahí juntos. Y por qué ellos van para Basturbias.
The mist should be leagues from here.
Well, it saved us a trip.
Uf.
Senna,
Hey, we don't run from darkness.
we light the way.
Eso es porque lo van a unir con Rey Arruinado.
Como fríos ya, ¿no?
Sí,
Como
claro.
les vale verga la
Es que a una la mataron y el otro
Lo torturaron.
a los dos los torturaron.
You don't belong here.
I have crossed through death and ruination to get back to her. Return, my queen.
You will destroy this world.
She is my word.
Todo autista, ¿no? Todo obsesionado.
Sí, ella tiene por dentro a la reina. Eso es lo que se entiende en la historia, pues. No era confirmado. Uf, mire eso.
Bueno. Mira.
Casi nadie.
Nunca
Está en la
apareció, ¿no?
Trifariana. Está en la Trifariana. Invadió toda Runaterra, la ruina. Por lo que pasa en Rey Arruinado. Por eso habían cartas de lore, mire. Por eso habían cartas de lore de los demasiados contra los fantasmas.
Claro.
La popa.
El Doria. Ah, wow.
Karma. Los líderes de Cassis. Bueno, no, para mí no. Va a ser el año de la ruina. Ok, bueno, sí. Perfecta cazadora de monstruos, ¿no?
No había visto Bane.
Nunca la habían usado a Bane en cinemática, ¿cierto?
No, bien Bane. Y Samira tampoco
Oye,
nunca.
Darius cayó a la primera. Karma también. Wow, es la primera cinemática que es continuación de la historia completa. Bueno,
Sí.
la de Silas también, pero esta ha sido más descarada. Esa es la reina. Esa es la reina. Nada.
Otra vez muere Senna y otra vez.
No puede ser. No puede ser que vayan a matar a Senna otra vez.
Altaeus, oye.
Sí, se deslizó, ¿no? Como la de... Es como... Ya me chupo un huevo la visión que tengo. Recuperó el arma. Recuperó el arma de la reina, ¿no? ¡Oh!
Se acabó todo. Todillo.
Pero... Está re loco.
We have to go back for her.
Senna,
Es su esposo, Senna.
we can't defeat him alone.
¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? Ahora tengo el culo lleno de preguntas.
Viego, el Viego.
Viego, Vieguito.
And even though we love a good cliffhanger,
Vieguito
this time
Maradona.
we're going to continue the story across multiple League experiences throughout the year.
A mí no me gusta el diseño del
We'll
rey.
talk
¿A usted
more
sí le
about what
gusta?
that looks like during the stream. With that,
Está muy joven, ¿no?
Sí, está muy
Está
joven.
muy joven.
Está muy
Para
joven.
mí el problema es que está muy
Sí,
joven.
para mí también ese es el único
Un
problema.
poquito
El
más
diseño, sí,
vuestorada, un poquito
exacto.
más agrietado.
Sí,
Villano de...
de pronto con una barba.
Villano de Piratas del Caribe,
Sí,
es como, no de agua, sino más bien de tiempo.
Sí.
Bueno. Vean
Ah,
ahí.
es que las van a soltar una detrás de otra.
That's right. We're finally bringing Viego, the
Es un
Ruin
tipo muy
King,
joven,
into
más
League.
Muy joven,
Playable
Muy
champion.
joven.
Véalo.
Splasher.
At long
Es
last,
muy
it's more
joven,
than
o
just
sea,
an
es-
item. And to prove it, here's a quick peek at the new gameplay they'll be bringing to the Rift.
No sé, ellos qué tienen en contra de los viejos.
Uf,
Ok. Mire, transforma
bueno.
Isaac
If you
sacó
want
el
to try
alma,
it out
¿no?
yourself, he'll be hitting PBE very soon and goes live later this
este
month.
mes. Bueno, se viene el Viego, el Vieguito.
We're releasing this year will also tie into
Uf,
Viego's return.
quietos.
Now, for a while, we've been wanting to
Viene la
add more
esposa,
magic
fijo.
damage fighters, especially one
Esta es la esposa,
tailor-made
fue lo que
for
mostraron
top.
ahorita.
We believe snipping a bigger
mentira,
space
eso es lo
out
que
of
tenía
our
atrapado
roster
demasiado.
for AP fighters will not only lead to more out there. We hit a small Easter egg for this champ in the Ruin King game, so let's see if any of you can find it.
Bueno, poner a jugar.
Pusieron a
Ruin
jugar
King.
Ruin King.
Skirmisher. The next chip or activity around Summoner's Rift. Either way, as tiring as all these champions can be, shooting skill shots everywhere,
De
sure
bundle.
beats being back in that happy-go-lucky Bandle City. She would choose anything over that colorful, horrible, bright place.
Es un Jordan,
Now, the
pero de la
third
ruina.
champion that'll be part of the Ruin King's return is a marksman. But much like Senna, they are planned for a non-traditional position. It's a bit too early, though, to say more about this champ, so look out for future roadmaps for a new Sentinel of Light.
Ah, qué bien. Otro centinela. Va a ser el año de las Islas de la Sombra.
Elegance is the style of this year's Lunar New Year celebration. Here's a
Uf.
first look at Fiora, Jarvan.
Ya va, está hermoso,
Se ve
We're all
súper
part
bien.
of this year's Lunar B Squad. If psychedelic retrofuturism in space is more your vibe, then good news. Our second major thematic of the year is Space Groove, an eccentric take on a
What the
sci-fi
fuck?
universe
Ese es Nasus.
with far out fun and color.
Está hermoso,
Logic,
¿eh?
physics,
la
and
mejor
logic
línea
don't
que han
always
sacado.
apply here,
Ese es...
but some of
Sí,
our
está
favorite
hermosa,
champions
¿eh?
just
Y es de
really dig
Blitzcrank.
that, man.
Uf,
Veo.
está
We have
preciosa.
lots of ideas for new thematics, and we'd love your Crime City Nightmare and Debonair 2.0. Monster Tamers is a world where champions harness powerful creatures from across Runeterra to challenge each other in high-stakes
Me
matches.
gusta.
In
Mire
Crime
eso.
City Nightmare, we focus on the
Ese sí
crimes
un Twisted Fate.
valid
Sí,
in
eso sí,
city,
Eso no son
where
mamadas.
Spooky Lord takes
Está
a
muy
dark
bueno.
and horrifying turn, as a mysterious figure introduces those desperate for power to an ancient Cthulhu-inspired evil. Finally, we have Debonair 2.0. In a world where powerful elixirs grant extraordinary abilities, two rival clubs vie for power. Classy opulence meets modern noir as champions work together
¿Quién es
to
ese?
take back
¿Es
what they
real?
believe is
El Real
theirs.
ya tiene de Bonaire, ¿no?
We're gonna ship whichever thematic gets
Una historia de Timo. Bueno, vamos a mostrar Bundle.
Corky.
I've got this.
But Timo's AWOL. You need a recon. I'll help you find
I
him.
know where he is. The Bilgewater pages are missing from his scout journal.
Yeah,
Besides,
well.
weren't there enemy bogies spotted over Piltover?
Bogies. Bogies? What did
Está
you
chévere
say?
ese Corky. Mira, es tonto de mentes y es un
Todo
sitio
loca.
todo
Y yo-
surrealista.
You see, Timo? Lieutenant Lulu, this, rock is the most important part of the mission. You've got this. Bye.
I always have
Ya se la habían hecho, ¿eh?
I can do a lot of things.
Eso es
Trisana no confía en nadie, ¿eh?
Estará-
Timo? Timo, sound
Y ella es la líder de los exploradores, ¿no?
Oh, a double cannon! Oh.
Mire, llegó Piltover.
Nothing.
Sí, se va a topar con Jinx, ¿eh?
She thinks I'm washed up. Well, not this, my boy.
Rock never does anything.
Van a meter a Corky en Legends, fijo.
No Tristana.
En algún
¿Por
momento.
dónde? ¿Por Piltor?
Mission's gone.
Parece.
Want to go cause a ruckus?
I thought I struck gold when I got 1 euro. Now look what we got.
You got it. Don't care how much those yordles are worth on the bounty board. They're a ticking time bomb of trouble.
Quit your whining. That cage is runic iron.
Oh,
Hierro rúnico. ¿Cómo funcionan esas cosas?
Prepare to face Randall City's most decorated violence.
A Corquillo tampoco lo había visto nunca. Pero...
what was your plan?
Oh, I'm just a distraction.
What?
As I said, tick, tick, tick.
Experimentado el TF, ya sabía.
¡Mire, llegó gigante!
Watching this rock all day, and it doesn't do anything. I'm starting to think that maybe. Don't touch your ladder.
Les quita la magia, les anula la magia. Yo creo que les... Ay, Dios mío.
Timo!
That all the mustard you got? Right now, get off me!
Drop your weapon, you little...
Lo volvió la mascota, el de Legends.
Without her support.
But I tell you, don't mess with yordles.
¿Será que entra a Ciudad de Bando?
Gone. Not with friends like these furballs. What were you here for anyway?
Vandal Scout mission badge number 389. Adopt a pet. Cute, huh? It's a soul-devouring seabird.
Dios mío, fue aguas turbias para eso.
Timo, wait!
Los Yordles son dementes.
Tristana, Lulu, Corky, and also Kennen are making their
Uy, alta cortada a Kennen en el
Sí,
video.
sí, sí.
The Yordle expedition event will take place over
Miren,
the
cambiaron las
next
flashcards,
few
¿no?
weeks.
Y este también.
Skins,
¡Qué bonitos!
goodies, and an
Oiga,
in-game experience where you can
ahora es más
follow the
loco
Yordles
que
on their
nunca
journey
Ciudad de Bando.
throughout Runeterra. That's all from us for now. We're so excited to share more in the
Está genial, creo que es la mejor cinemática que habían hecho de cuentos de Runeterra.
Carticas.
Hi, I'm Jeff Jew, executive producer for
Es
Legends of
Miguel
Runeterra.
de
And
Cobra
I'm
Kai.
here to talk to you about our plans for 2021. But first,
Strike
let me get a little sentimental. Nearly a year ago, we set out to build a better card game, and the progress we've made has only been possible with your feedback and your support. Since our launch on PC and mobile, we've released hundreds of new cards, brought over fan-favorite champions, and added new features like rotating game modes and in-game tournaments. And the good news is, we're just getting started. In 2021, we're focusing on leveling up our approach to champions and bringing more social features to Legends of Runeterra, while
Eso es bueno,
introducing new regions to the game.
La siguiente región, Shurima.
Shurima, viejo. Hay video.
From the deep seas of Bilgewater to the summits of Targon, we've explored a lot of Runeterra so far. Up next, we're traveling to the magnificent ancient land of Shurima, home to desert nomads who travel the sands, monsters hidden beneath, and the ascended beings that rule above. This is Shurima like you've never seen it before, a flourishing civilization with a rich history and a bold new future. But we're not just here to geek out over the lore. Let's talk about gameplay. Shurima will add some really cool new mechanics to the game, from seeking buried relics to predicting the future or tapping into the godlike power of the Ascended. Shurima's power is available to those who are resourceful enough to thrive. But be warned, the sands do not forgive. We'll be sharing more about Shurima and when you can wander its dunes early in the year. As part of this year's goal to focus more on champions, we're looking for new ways to get you more champions more often, even outside of our bi-monthly expansion releases. The first of these champion releases is right around the corner, featuring everyone's favorite sad moon.
no, el Aphelios.
That's right, Aphelios is coming to lore next
Lord
week.
Aphelios.
Aphelios is a gun-swapping Lunari who's kind of that
Dentro de la
strong
expansión de
silent
Sargon,
type.
eso no estaba.
Sort of like my usual co-host who's just not here right now. Has anyone seen him?
Ese es el otro que presenta siempre Legends, ¿no?
When you summon Aphelios, you'll choose which weapon in his arsenal to use first. But to really utilize Aphelios to his full potential, you should also be thinking about which weapon you'll need several rounds in the future. Your strategy will become more complex as you play more moon weapons alongside the brand new Targon cards. Confused? Don't worry, a loon will guide you. But our focus on champions doesn't end with Aphelios. We're also keeping champions in mind in almost all of the new features we're developing. The first of which may look pretty familiar to some of you. Champion Mastery is coming to Legends of Runeterra. As you play games with each champion, you'll level up your Champion Mastery, getting new cosmetic flair for your collection. Paying off your dedications to champions you love is important to us, as is enabling your ability to style on your opponents. Now everyone will know they were slapped by someone who has an unhealthy fixation with Maokai. Last year, we focused a lot on competitive play with ranked, gauntlets, and seasonal tournaments. We're continuing to invest in competition this year, and I'm happy to announce that our next seasonal tournament will be happening at the end of February. But we believe we have an opportunity to make Legends of Runeterra a game that's fun to play with friends too. We miss the days of meeting up for late night games and making fun of each other for some really interesting plays. So I'm excited to share that our first cooperative lab is coming this week on January 13th. In this unique game mode, the Noxian army is advancing, and the only way to take them down is through the power of friendship. Work alongside your ally with decks that are built for teamwork.
Raro, ¿no?
Darius is about to hit you with a Noxian guillotine. Don't worry, your buddies got your back. The forces of Noxus grow stronger each turn, so plan your path to victory before you're completely overrun.
Esto tan bueno que no sé de qué hacer el video en de universo.
Bueno, gente, nos cuentan ustedes qué les pareció, cómo fue la experiencia.
Largo.
Yo la verdad no quiero dar ni opiniones. No, está bueno, está bueno.
No, está bueno.
Va a haber plata de torneos, va a haber más juegos, va a haber más historia. Y nos vemos. Hasta la próxima.